Hello and welcome to ARL Round 8 Silverstone Grand Prix. This is our second sprint of the season and we hope that everyone is going to get a good race in. We have some new debutants. Jack de Corfler was promoted from ART to Haas. CWM, who signed for the team Haas a couple of weeks ago. Dana Constructor, John and Returner, JDF 43, and Red Bull. Kinetic Forger, Aston, and Twiggy, who is not here. So this time we're going to put in Kai, who has just joined the league. He's put in for McLaren just in time. There are 18 corners. All of them have a designated name for each. The hardest is, in my opinion, Mags and Beckett and Cops. All Cops. All having a high chance of track limit penalty / warnings. This track is 5.891 kilometers long, which makes it the third longest track and the first track that also hosted an F1 race. The lap record was set by Max Verstappen in 2020, a 1:27.097. Some other facts are, in 2019, Lewis Hamilton set a new record for most victories at the British Grand Prix. In 17 races, Jenson Button never won the British Grand Prix or even stood on the podium. Which is a shocker for the lad because he's won a championship before, but in a streak of 17 races, and you haven't even got top 3 in your home track, which isn't the greatest. But yeah. We're going to have a bit of a delay. Okay, I guess ready up, lads. But with that squared away, let's get this race fired away in Silverstone. It is about to be 6:30 PM. Let's go. Qualifying session. Okay, qualifying is about to get underway here. So every single team has got a driver, which is for the first time here in ARL. We've got Haas, Williams, Aston, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Alpine, literally every single one. But yeah, let's get immersed in the action, as it says at the Paddock Club. Okay. And that's a Red Bull driver coming out. That is Dana Constructio. Most likely the first one on track. No, someone's ahead of him. Kinetic Forge is going to be coming out second. It's Dragonat who gets the first one out. Dana Constructio behind him. Aiden's also on track, so is Kinetic Forge. Also, some other drivers going out. The teammate Aston Martin, Daniel, Jack the Cool fella. Yellow flag, that's Jack the Cool fella, who's lost his front wing. That is not ideal for the Haas driver. But anyway, anyone else out on track? JDM, Samaz. Eski's leaving the pit lane, Jensen's now leaving the pit lane, and the new driver who's dropping in for McLaren is currently sitting in the pit lane. Yellow flag again, that's the Alfa Romeo of JDM. And Dragonaut starts his lap with Danica Constructor closely behind him. See how the two drivers do for their first laps. Go on board with Danica Constructor, making his way into Aintree. Keeps close to that inside curb. And now Aiden's also on a lap as he makes it into Aintree as well. DRS flap wide open. Again, everyone's out on track except for Kai. And there's yellow flag again. That's the Aston Martin of Kieran, who was on a lap, but has been let his teammate by. But as Dragonaut makes his way through Maggott and Beckett, what is going to be the first lap of this qualifying sesh? He's going to power it down the straight, and the Red Bull is just slowed right down. Aiden has caught right up. Aiden's also set purple sector 2. I was about to say sector 1. But Dragonaut makes his way through Club, through Vale, through the final corner. And the final lap is going to be 1:38. And then Aiden dives into the pit lane. So what's Danica Constructor going to say? It's invalidated. MCFC with the purple sector 1. There's a yellow flag. And that's someone round. Who is that? That is TBL Kieran again. Going slowly. Let's see if Kinetic Forge hasn't invalidated his lap time through the final corner. It's going to be 1:28.3, 2.5 quicker than Dragonaut, and that's a very good lap. And JDM's actually set even quicker. I just noticed that. MCFC now, who I saw saying the purple sector 1 goes now into Club and Vale. Around the final corner, what's going to be the lap? For MCFC, third fastest, and Vasco's already retired. Okai's actually out, so hopefully he can set a lap in. And that's Jensen spinning at the final corner. What could have been a great lap, I think, has gone all to waste in the final corner. Dragonaut goes into the pit lane. Kuba again with another invalidated lap on Danica Constructor. He's not going to go into the pits. He's now getting fuel issues. I think he wants to set one more lap. Is it possible? It is. He doesn't get next lap invalidation. So into turn 1. Into turn 2. And then down into the loop. What's gonna be? So he's nailed the corners. He's hit the curb and keeps wide off that turn 4 corner. Could not be the best. And then Aintree, and then down the Wellington straight. He's got the DRS. It's purple sector 1. That must be a glitch. Hold up. Oh, he's gone into the gravel. Daniel Constructor's gone into the gravel. He's just misjudged his turning. Through into Luffield. Jax is invalidated. Who's next to cross that line? Who's that Aston Martin? Oh, it's Aiden, who isn't even on a proper lap. It's Jensen that overtakes the Ferrari of Eski in the pit lane. And then here comes the other Red Bull driver. Yeah, it's probably a glitch. Daniel goes out. There's a McLaren going slowly, and that's Kai. Through into Maggott and Beckett's. Who's the driver behind him? And that's Daniel Constructor around. Oh, he just absolutely cut the corner. I think Daniel Constructor's got fuel issue. What is he doing? You just have to do another lap. You need to be careful because there's Kai approaching rapidly. Nearly contact between the two drivers, and TBRL Aiden is finally going to set the lap he wants around the final corner. What's going to be the lap here? It's a 1:27.8. Daniel. Let's see what Kai can do. Through into the final corner. Not the final. What am I saying? Through Woodcop, down the straight into Cop's corner. Currently, it's looking like the Williams is going pole for the first time in the ARL, I think. Through Maggott and Beckett's, and then he's gonna power it down the straight. DRS. Flap open for Kai. A 106.7 is the second sector. It's not purple, but it, in my opinion, is good enough going through Stowe. But he spun round at the exit of Stowe. Let's check out Daniel then. Down the straight, down the hangar straight to be exact. And then into Stowe. Nails the apex. Don't go too wide. Luckily no invalidation. And then into Club and Vale. There's loads of lockup being heard from the rear of Daniel's car. Around the final corner, it's a 1:31.1, goes 10th fastest. All MCFC improving by 2/10. Maybe he can get to the two Aston Martins ahead of him. MCFC gets purple sector 2 and is 4/10 up on his sector 2. So this is looking very good. On board here, going through Stowe. That rear is looking very loose. He saves it. And then into Club and Vale. And then into the final corner. What's going to be the lap? It's a 1:28.9, stays 5th fastest. Constructor already back out of the pit lane. And there's the Mercedes of MCFC behind him, but I don't think he's on a proper lap. Kieran starts his lap. Ooh. Yeah. Kinetic Forge starts his lap behind. Eski 1/10 behind. Samaz invalidated. After in the pit lane. MCFC sees Dan and Constructor behind him. MCFC goes to the left. Look at the gap between Samaz and Eski's lap. 0.003 of a second, and Samaz is improving on his sector 1. On board with the Ferrari driver. Lovely apex, but it's invalidated. It's not good enough apex. That's Jack behind Jensen. Yellow flag again, this time it's Samaz going slowly. Kinetic Forge invalidated, he probably got this next lap. Kieran got just one invalidation. Eski absolutely lovely. Dan Constructo invalidated. Then Dragonaut rises from the pit lane. Eski dives into the pits. Jensen amount of stars lap time. Samaz invalidated again. Kinetic Forge going slowly, letting his teammate by, who is currently on a flyer down into Woodcote and then going into Cops. There is a car ahead of him. I believe that is TBRL Aiden, or that is Dragonaut. But it's invalidated going through Cops. Yep, Kieran also, that's Kinetic Forge again, and there's the Alpine flying past him. Dana Constructor about to start his lap. But let's check out TBRL Aiden, 2/10 up on his sector 2. He's going to make his way through Club and Vale into the final corner. And then he's going to cross the line to A1, 27.5, and he's improved that lap. Ooh, 14 thousandths quicker for Jensen in sector 1. Hopefully he doesn't screw up here. 2 thousandths slower. So this lap is very, very similar. Going into Stowe. Now you have to go pedal to the metal, but that's rear has just absolutely just ruined the lap. Oh, Dana Constructor is invalidated again. Kai makes his way to lap of Vasco. The championship leader had retired before the loop. Kai goes down the inside of Daniel. No laps so far. Yellow flags again. Kai. Yellow at Stowe. Aiden will let someone by. That's, I believe, TBRL Kieran. Yes, it is. MCFC does the same. Ooh, a bit more dangerous there, though. And MCFC is going to start his final pull away with 1 minute 40 to go. These drivers are going out now, and they need to do that pronto. Kieran's pulled to the side. That's his P3. I believe gone. Eski makes his way through Woodcott. He's going to make it into Cop's corner. And through past Maggott Beckett, it's 4/10 up on Eski's lap. This could push Samaz down, who is currently 2/1000ths of a lap ahead of him. Goes wide, luckily no invalidation, and into the final corner. Yellow flag again, that's Kai. But I think it's all over. Eski Boy Jim crosses the line, goes 6th, as he increased that lap by 2/10. And we've still got 11 seconds remaining. And that's Kai round at Club and Vale. At this rate, he's not even going to make a lap. Let's forward retires from the session, and it's all over. Kai cannot stay in one more lap. But Jack will crosses the line, goes P11. And JDM goes fastest by 27 thousandths. What a lap by JDM. Can MCFC and Eski's actually going to go for one more stint into Maggott and Beckett. You don't want to screw up here and close the gap, as the gap between him and MCFC is 1.1 seconds on the lap time. Daniel's got yellow, he's not going to be improving that lap. But Eski's going to make his way through Stowe, he goes wide. Cuts the grass, he's given up. What about Jensen though? Makes his way through Stowe, he's going to be the next one to set a lap with MCFC behind him. Daniel retires from the session, but Jensen, with all the... he screwed up last time, which could have been a perfect lap. Around the final corner, JGF goes 6th fastest. And MCFC went somewhere I didn't notice. So it's JDM on pole, Aiden in second, Kieran in third, Kinetic in fourth, MCFC in fifth, Jensen P6, Eski P7, Samas P8, Dragon at P9, Daniel P10, Jack P11, Kai P12, Nana Constructor P13, and Vasco in last. This is going to have to be a ride and a half for the championship leader here in the sprint. 9 laps of racing, and then we're gonna go to the 26 laps of racing, and it's not even 7. That's an achievement. That's an achievement, because every time in qualifying we usually restart, and it is raining. This looks like it is going to be intermediate weather, and going into Abbey we may see some chaos. But it's the reverse grid, I think. No. Oh yeah. So JDM Formation laps on, and JDM is already going into the gravel at turn 1, and there's a Kai and I believe Vasco. Kai and Vasco dropping back a bit, and JDM is JDM's behind currently Jensen. Got double AlphaTauris, double Red Bulls, double Ferraris, double Aston Martins, and that's it. Oh, Aiden also getting a bit jiffy on his rear wing. Something happened. Explains why 4 drivers were disqualified. What happened with the other drivers? And it's 5 red lights and lights out. I swear it's lights out and away we go, and it's a great start for JDM. TBRL Kieran and Aiden has had an absolute shocker going into turn 1. Couple drivers going wide there, that's Jensen dropping to last, and there's a yellow flag. MCFC's got a penalty, and that's the other Red Bull going wide. That's Dana Constructio. It's purple sector. I mean, what am I saying? Kieran around the outside on JDM, and Kinetic Forge has caught JDM lacking and has overtaken him down the inside. And Kinetic Forge has gone by his teammate JDM. Will he follow going to the Cops corner? These are critical corners for this Grand Prix, and they haven't died. On board here with Eski, who's currently in P4, doing an absolute stellar job in the Ferrari compared to his teammate. Oh! What's still happening? But anyway, Kieran down the inside into Stowe. Can he overtake JDM? Yes, he can. Can JDM fight back? And Vasco and Dana Constructio are fighting, going through Stowe. And Dana Constructio's gone off the track. He's gone into the gravel. And Jensen has dived into the pit lane, probably for damage infringements. The Kinetic Forge leads with an absolute amazing gap. Kieran in second, JDM in third, TBRL Aiden also in the pits with Jensen. JDM in third, trying to get past Kieran. This is ARL all over again. If you watch that stream, it's ARL all over again. Kieran versus JDM. and down into Cop's corner, into Maggots and into Maggots and Beckett's. My throat is killing me. You're just gonna see streaming right now. I think I'm fine now. And Jensen has retired through Maggots and Beckett's. And Vasco again with a I don't know if it's again, but with a 3-second penalty. Yeah, there's Jensen pulled over at Stowe. Jensen, if you're watching this, it's one commentator. I can't point out everything what's going on. It's a big fight for P5 here. And Kai is also making a move around the outside on Daniel. Maybe McLaren's going to get the first points that they've had in a while. And there's a yellow flag. Daniel Constructor making his way around Jack the Coolfella. I don't know what happened there again. Everything's happening. And there's a spin. Daniel Constructor has just come out way too dangerously and has hit Jack the Coolfella. Hopefully Jack has got no damage. He's going slowly. Who just got a 10-second penalty? Who just got a... It was... Oh my goodness. What are you doing? What is Danica Constructio doing? The amount of penalties there now is immeasurable. And MCFC side by side with Dragonat. Is he gonna go around the outside? He's gonna go around the outside before Stowe, and that's a move and a half. Jack the Coolfella. What are the two doing? Going into Luffield. What are the two doing? I'm literally gonna be literally supervising this battle because I need to see what's going on. What is Danica Constructio? And that's pulled out the safety car. What on earth was that by Danica Constructio? What was that? Just strapped rammed into the back of Jack and just spun him off the track. What was that? That was really stupid. From Danica Constructio there, hits the rear, just keeps to his rear, just keeps to him, and then back. That was absolutely horrendous from the Polish driver. So the FIA have spoken and given. So the FIA have spoken. They have given Dana Constructio a season ban. So Dana Constructio can't race for the rest of the season. After that infamous taking out of Jack de Coolfella, and also Dana Constructio is currently under investigation for the incident with Jensen. So, yeah, no more seeing of the PSN Dana Constructio in the races. I'll be right back. So about to get this race back underway here for this Grand Prix. Hopefully it's going to go well. Kinetic Forge, I think, is going to fire away any minute. He's already flying away from RRL, CBRL Kieran. And it's back underway here for the British Grand Prix, the last lap, the penultimate lap of the sprint race. It's a great start for Kieran, obviously, and the rain is still I can't speak. Is still coming down onto the track, and it's meant to be that pretty much the whole race. It's actually getting, I think, sunnier now. So, as I look at the weather, yeah, it's actually going to be sunny. But I don't think it's enough to pit for the softs. But anyway, Kinetic Forge is currently getting absolutely jumped on by TBRL Kieran. I'm not trying to be tough or anything, he's just about to get overtaken. And then Kieran makes his way into Club and Vale. And it's currently an Aston Martin 1-2, and it's, oh my goodness. MCFC is also closing the gap, so this is going to get a very interesting fight for P1, and the rain has come back, I believe. No, it hasn't. It's just for the drivers behind are getting the sprays. It's the final lap of this Grand Prix. JDM in 10th. Daniel side by side with Samaz. Samaz nearly clips the AlphaTauri. Down the straight, goes to the left. Again, the Alfa Romeo is spun. JDM not having his best. Kinetic Forge still has half a lap to go to get to that line and win this Grand Prix. TBRL Kieran is very much closing on him though. The two Aston Martins, are we going to get a final showdown through Maggots and Beckett's? To barrel into the next corner, and Daniel's got another penalty. This has been lovely driving, except for the absolute incidents that we had, but it mostly contained the Red Bull down and constructed. But Kinetic Forge into Club and Vale. There's a yellow flag, and that's Kieran, who has crashed at Stowe, and it's still 1-2 gone for Aston Martin, but Kinetic Forge around the final corner and wins the sprint race. MCFC in second, Dragon Hat, I believe, in third, and if Aiden actually goes second, MCFC in third, Kai in fourth, Dragon Hat in fifth, Daniel in sixth, Samantha in seventh, and then around the final corner, Vasco spins his way into eighth place. And finally, JDM makes his way round through Stowe. It's just these two. Oh, he was on the softs. That explains it. Oh, his rear is now really much squirming all over the track. And then he also spins his way into ninth. That's the line. Everyone is texting now. So we're gonna go back into the racing action. So the formation lap is underway. How is this race gonna turn out? Well, you never know. Duh. 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 It's 5 red lights, and we are I'm waiting. I'm not gonna say underway because this is just a glitch. We're underway for this group. How is Vas going down a constructor gone disqualified? But going to turn 1, and it's gone clean, unlike the other one. And there's a yellow flag, and that's TBR Kieran, and that's JDM. That's Samaz. What is going on here? Jensen, who has started from last on the grid, who has got and has now gone up to 8th place. What a start for the lad. JDM's going to try and send it down the inside on Jack, and Daniel's done a mistake. So Jensen's start's has become even better. Kai has got an outrageous start, and on his debut is second. It's a debut on 1 and 2. That was weird. Okay. But anyway, Jack is getting overtaken by Daniel here through Maggots and Beckett. Just a tiny bit of contact. And also check out the tyres. Most of them going along, except for Jensen. Jensen's doing the 2-stopper. And Jensen's trying to go around the outside. There's contact. That's Kai round, and that's not the best. That is very unlucky for the driver. And there's loads of battling ahead of him, so he's probably going to get back in no time. Dragonat is down to P9. Jensen Starting lap 2 has gone from last to 5th. He's returned to ARL. JDM sends it down the inside, but the switchbacker moves. Dreams. What am I saying? Moves. I'm really screwing up my lines here. But anyway, Jensen, from starting a lap, has gone from last to 5th, which is absolutely amazing. He's gonna be. Right now. This is the driver of the day. He's literally gone up 9 positions. Jack as well, from 13th to 8th, and there's a yellow flag again, and that's TBRL Kieran again. Rounder Luffield. Aiden not having the best of starts, dropping down to 3rd. Eski also having a brilliant start as well, going up 7 places from 11th to 4th, and the first penalty of the feature race has been given to Dragonat. And the top 3 is all square with positions, and Jensen's gone down to P6. It's still amazing for a driver with this talent. And Dragonat is round at Stowe, and then here comes Kieran. Aiden set the fastest lap, and Dragonat has got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Jensen and Daniel with penalties in Jensen's round at the farm curve. And now here comes Kieran. How many? I've literally said that twice now. In the space of half a lap. And Kinetic Forge was fighting with Aiden. Oh my goodness. Do you guys know how to unblock your nose? Well, go and press the red button. If only Jack was here. If only Jack was here. But through into Maggots and Beckett's. Aiden's rear getting loose. And that's Guy round at the wall. It's gone into Cops. But the wrong way round. And now, and Aiden's pulled to the left. But can't get the move in. Aiden dives to the pits already. Does he have damage? Doesn't look like it. This is a very early pit off for hards. He's got to have damage. JDM set the fastest lap. See, Aiden, does he have front wing damage? Because I didn't notice any. No, it's just a straight up tyre change. He's gone from hards to the mediums. I mean, the rain will be coming soon. And Jensen's out. And it's caused a safety car. It's at the farm curve again. Another crash at the farm curve. How many crashes has there been on the farm curve? I'll stay here, but I'll just be on mute. Okay, we're gonna get back underway. Eski is going to lead the way, and JDM getting to his right. And there's contact. Immediately off the bat, JDM already is very eager to make that move. Eski's just waiting. He's waiting to fire off. He's gone now though, and we're back underway for this British GP, and it's a great start for JDM going into Abbey, and there's contact, and JDM's gone off. And there's turn 1 drama already. Daniel sent it down the inside. What's the start? There's someone going wide. Why am I in this camera? Please give me a better camera. I want to see all this. Eski's dropping down. He's spun at Aintree. The two leaders. And Jack is with him. This start has not gone the best for these drivers. And Kinetic Forge is now trying to keep Kai back. And that's MCFC going a bit deep. Give me a second.